milk cartons do you recycle a year? A few? A dozen? Maybe 100? Well, good, because our Next 500 company takes millions of these and turns them into hundreds of these. Founded in 1990 by an architect, Progressive Design Playgrounds started by designing regular playgrounds in Southern California. In 1995, the company discovered decking material in Canada that was made completely of recycled milk cartons. That's when John came on board as CEO.
And it first started out being used as decking material. And so a playground structure that we make is generally a deck. And so we thought, well, let's try it. Let's see if it works. So we started experimenting with it. And we liked how it performed. We liked the durability of it. It doesn't rust. It doesn't rot. There are never any splinters. And it weathers temperature extremes very well. So it seemed like the perfect type of material to use in playgrounds, and the added benefit was it was good for the environment. We're saving trees and diverting material that would go into a landfill and not deteriorate.
Going green allowed Progressive Design Playgrounds to design stronger, safer playgrounds, and the company became a national hub of playground making supplies and construction.
So this is our line. We call it the post and the platform line. So we're bringing stock in just down the line. We've got several different saws here and a couple drills. And so the shop floor employees get the work orders. They run through it, see how many posts are in the structure, see how many decks are going to be in the structure, how many platforms, and then they pull the necessary material from the central place over here.
Before a playground makes it to the cutting and drilling lines, it first is designed on a computer and then checked by the warehouse manager. Measurements are then made, and the playground is sawed, drilled, and packaged on a pallet where it's shipped to a location somewhere in the U.S. and assembled on site.
Where we kind of have a competitive advantage is that we have the ability to offer a turnkey package to our customers. Many of our competitors, they only sell playground equipment. They won't offer installation, or they won't sell the safety servicing. We come in and we work with a customer from concept to completion.
Another advantage, Progressive Design Playgrounds only uses pure recycled milk cartons.
You need what they call clean, natural flake, because they grind up the milk jugs into flake. You need that so that you can introduce the color pigment and turn it into the reds, the blues, the greens, and the tans. If you don't have that, then it's just going to turn into black.
Dealing with a ton of material, Progressive Design Playgrounds ensures every flake of plastic is put to use.
Yeah, this is the waste from routing the panel. So right here you see this smooth edge. Now this is done with a router, and as the plastic comes off, it turns into these little kind of shards, and it falls on the ground. At the end of the day, we sweep this up. We have a bin out back where we put this along with the recycled plastic, any cuts from the posts or the platforms. It all goes into a bin, and then it gets sent over to a recycler and gets back into the stream again. So we try to be as sustainable as possible at this company.
It also helps that Progressive Design CEO has a few full-time testers.
I have two small children, and it seems like we're going to a new playground every weekend. And I thought, you know, what more could I do than make playgrounds for my children and have my own little test marketing lab at my house.
Having an array of competitive advantages in this industry is key. The commercial playground design industry does about $1 to $1.5 billion a year on playgrounds, and that's not counting the ones you put in your backyard.
I know that we do several hundred a year, up to nearly 1,000 a year. So it depends, and there's playgrounds being built all across America every day.
So why are so many playgrounds continuing to spring up across America?
In an increasingly urban society, playgrounds are important because there's less and less opportunities for children just to run out the door and go play. So playgrounds are very important to have in these urban areas.
According to several child development experts, play has been increasingly found to help children develop emotional, behavioral, social, and physical benefits.
We always say at Progressive Design Playgrounds, a children's job is to play. And we tell our daughters that too. It's like, hey, today you do your job, you go out and play. It's just part about, play is very important It's a very important development process. It allows children to, of course, build strong bones and muscles and learn social interaction with their peers. We like to feel that our job is to foster play as best we can, coming up with creative designs, coming up with innovative thinking in the playground industry, and giving children the ability to do their job, to go out and play.
Sounds like a job well done so far.